start. There we go. Let me just make sure. Yeah, that is good to go. Now I need to actually post out the stream real quickly. Give me 1 minute. Da-da-da-da-bum-bum-ba-da. I love We Got a Power playing, but I cannot have the audio on, unfortunately. Against Zamasu. Post out the link. Alright, there we go. Open up chat. Hello, hello, Bring Her Down. How's it going? Long time no see. Alrighty. Let's load on in. Alright, how's our rotations looking right out the gate? SJ4 Gogeta turn 3. That'll be fine. I am worried about 3Q locked in slot 1 there. So hopefully he does not get locked. If he does, we do still have the dodge chance. But ideally he does not get locked in slot 1 there. Let's see what we're working with. Okay. Blue Ku in slot 3 there. That's a lot of attacks. Hopefully he dodges them all. Or at least dodges the super. That's probably going to be aimed there. If Goku Black wants to be nice and super attack the 4s there in slot 1, we win. But we'll see if he decides to cooperate or not. Again, if he supers right away, we win. Nope. Okay. We'll have to see what we're working with then in the following turns. There's a lot of win conditions with this team. Like, if something happens, it'd be very easy to win, like, just from that point forward. So, we're just looking for any of those. If he's nice, he supers AGLUI. No. We want him to super... I would have wanted him to super the 4s before attacking, because that would put us at just enough HP to where we can transform with 4Q on the following turn, and we'll still be at low enough HP on the turn after that, where we can revive with AGLUI, and therefore the turn 3 year 7s are no longer an issue. So, we did want Goku Black to super attack the 4s there, pre-super, but it is what it is. If he super attacks the 4s post-super, it's not going to do any damage. With their 77% damage reduction and everything, they will never take damage post-super. Yeah, limited attempts are not the most fun ever, but I feel like those fights aren't that hard because you can just Usher spam. I went into it with 3 on-lead units, and it was easy. Okay, looks like both the supers are at the end here. Come on, Blue Ku, told you the best unit in the game. Dodge both the super, please. I know he lives Zamasu super post-super, but we'll see if he needs to dodge Blacks. He can't survive Black's super attack. Come on. Come on, Blue Ku. Dodge a super, please. Thank you. Okay. Stressful unit. And he's fine if he doesn't dodge this, I think. Yeah. Alright, cool. I mean, he's great when he dodges. Alright, cool. We do not have 4Ku locked in slot 1. We will happily take advantage of that. So, we want to ensure that we're below 77% HP moving into next turn. So I'm going to attack Goku Black with 3Ku here. So, at this point, I think the 4s will take a little bit of damage from Rose's super attack post-super with 1 attack hit. Let me double check. 1250 times 1.5 times 1.3 times 3.5. That'll bring Rose's super to 8.53. The 4s, let's round that to, like, say 420k, since they get some attack and defense when collecting key spheres. They're going to do, let's assume worst case scenario, 5 super attacks. So they'll multiply that by 3.5. They'll be at 1.47 million defense post super. So we take Goku Black super attack, multiply it by 0.23, multiply that by 0.28. 0.8. They're only gonna take like 100k. Although that might be fine. Hold on. They'll take 50k. I think that's fine. Let me double check real quickly. Divide by 0.9. Okay, so we're at 620. Let's assume that the only damage we take is from that super attack. That'll only put us at 80% HP. So not enough for UI to revive, unfortunately. But there's variance there, and we can maybe get the gods to eat an attack. And, you know, 3Ku might just not dodge this. Nope. Okay, so they didn't want to play nice and super attack before the gods could attack. So we are looking at a loss condition here. Things are not going our way already, but we'll see if we can bounce back or not. Loss isn't guaranteed yet by any stretch, but we are in a little bit of danger here. Why do I want my HP to be low? AGL 4Ku and for AGL UI. You got Gohan and Goten first try, just don't think it's fun or engaging. Yeah, these new events aren't the most fun. The Zamasu fight is great, though. I think it's a perfect example of a good short fight. No loss isn't anything. It isn't guaranteed at all yet. We're just getting a little bit unlucky, but we'll see what we can work with. So Goku Black is guaranteed supering in slot 3. We're attacking Goku Black with AGL 3Ku. If AGL 3Ku wants to give us an additional, that would actually be perfect. We won. Alright, we won. That was easy. GG's. Yep, that's victory. Because Goku Black super attack is now going to damage the force enough to put us into revival range with AGL UI, which means next turn is 0 threat, and then we transform with 4Ku, and we have the Year 7 actives after that, and we are good to go. Nice and easy. Bam, bam. Alright. I do kind of wish the Year 7s did a little less super attacks, because them taking like 10 minutes to do all their super attacks gets a little old after a while. And, yep. Perfect. All according to Cake. Only Zamasu attack at first. Yeah, let's go ahead and do... When's that AoE? Right away. Okay, that's perfect. Because that'll mean Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will take the 3 hits he needs. Okay, if I do this, we're going to heal above 70% HP, which means Gogeta is not guaranteed to counter the super. However, if he doesn't counter the super and he eats it, he's still just fine, and that builds up to the 3 hits he needs. So let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, 100% HP. That's fine. It's not 40, 60 chess. Sorry, it is not 60 chess. It's just the game. Off-lead UI has aura. That he does. He does indeed have some aura to him.
'Cause 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 'cause
my goat. I will say, I did make a misplay there. I should not have healed because I went into this turn assuming that I would die. However, there is a very strong possibility that we live this turn. And since I healed, we do not have Forku's transformation next turn if we survive this turn. We need to take some damage here if we want Forku to transform. So we either need UI to revive, or we need to take non-lethal damage, which no one here is taking non-lethal damage. So I need black to super attack the 4s. Okay, that works too. That is a-okay. Yep. Cool beans. No, blue Q will be fine next turn. We have AGL or AGL Forkus transformation. Genezo. Junana go ya Vegeta. Sone Honkane Tanda. I am so bad at that. Bum 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 bum. All right. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna transform the gods here just because I like AGL Forku's OST more, and I want to have that playing on next turn rather than the other one. Let's do this. Really hope Tech Bird Coup will have a similar role. His revive condition is currently be below 59% HP at the start turn. So it's like AGL UI's is currently, just a bit lower. Bird Coup was really the first revival unit that had a realistic revive condition. Because before Bird Coup, it was just the 6th anniversary LRs and Roshi. And for AGL UI, it was receive a hit 3 times and be below the HP threshold. For Vegeta, it was receive an attack 10 times and be below the HP threshold. So they got rid of the HP threshold for Vegeta and reduced the number of attacks, and they reduced the number of attacks they need to receive for AGL UI. So that was peak. Them doing that. But yeah, this run should be 1 at this point. Yeah, those conditions were pretty awful. But I mean, revival is a very powerful mechanic, so I can see why they wanted to restrict it. And then once we got into more difficult content like Red Zone Broly, Cell Max, the revive became a little less overpowered, because back then the bosses weren't that hard. And they were rather short, too, because it was like the God event and Legendary Goku event. So Legendary Goku event at that point was easy, and the God event was very short. So Revival was extremely powerful. Bum, bum. Alrighty. God's locked in slot 1. That is A-okay. We have 0 concern. That's a lot of keys for changing, but we can still get 8. Beautiful. Do we have a reason to stay below 70% HP here? I mean, we kind of do. We're not really in danger, so we can refuse to heal. I guess I can use Blue Ku's active here. We don't have to, though. He's not going to be in any danger. We're just going to be taking normal, so I will let him get an extra second. No, I don't want to risk Vegeta. I don't know how Vegeta does in slot 3 there in terms of tanking. I'm sure Vegeta does fine, but I have not tested that, and I don't want to do testing on a... Alright, we're on a win-loss schedule here, so I will not be taking that kind of gamble. I imagine Vegeta's fine, though. Which comes first, Skip Summon or Giant Ape Skip? Honestly, I don't mind the Forku transformation playing every time. I like it, personally. And his is the only one that has an animation for the Giant Ape ending, so I think it's whatever. How do I feel about the new hybrid trio? I need more time to gather thoughts about them. Like, if you asked me to make a top 5 right now, I would just say no, because I have no idea where I would place them. I see a lot of impressive performance, but it's on the full youth category, and I can't imagine that team is the most consistent. I imagine they have the highest ceiling. Well, no, that's not true. Gogeta does. But they have a very high ceiling in terms of attack stat. It's just a matter of how consistent is the unit going to be. Because that's what I care about most when it comes to like teams and units, is how consistent is this team and this unit going to be getting wins. And that's what I rank off mostly. Yeah, full Dodge or Die. That's why I can't imagine that they're that insanely good. Looks like we're going to be left with just Goku Black next turn, so cool. Yeah, I don't like running GT heroes. Alright, Zamasu is dead. Very cool. The super attack can't be in slot 1 because it's just the AoE. Let's go ahead and scout for the super attack. It's in slot 3. Okay, we'll just leave the rotation as is then. Let's do this. And of course, we gotta get this in here. We're not allowed to skip this animation. We gotta have this play. Oh, the OST is so good too. I just want to keep listening to it. Alright. Alright. Both the SJ4 Gogetas have 100% damage reduction here. HL Gogeta is going to be just fine against normals since we have Forku support up. We are good to go. I think I like the Dragon Fist OST as maybe the best OST in the game. With OSTs, I very much can have a recency bias because it's a lot more subjective. It's not in-game performances music. So I need to give this a little more time to rest before I say that I like it as the best OST in the game. But it just hits so hard. No, against a fully built up Goku Black, he does need 4Q support to tank normals even on his active turn. Although that is with... Because I have seen SJ4 Gogeta take 1,000,000 from a normal against Goku Black even on his active turn. But that was on a run where Zamasu was alive at the start of the turn. So it was normal that's 50% stronger than it normally is. So, I don't know. I haven't tested that because I've just been running him with 4Q. You would take STR Dragon Fist. Maybe. I'm also still, like... Into UI's OST is also still up there for me. Okay, we're just gonna win. Triple SJ4 Gogeta rotation. W. Love to see it. I mean, I wouldn't have HL Vegeta in the top 10 LRs right now. At least not against, like, Zamasu. He is not top 10, in my opinion. Alright. 1 run down, 2 to go. Unless someone frauds. Or unless I make another mistake. Have to mute. And I always have to go and find the friend lead because it doesn't automatically set to the force. Okay. Depending on who's in slot 7 here, this could be a loss condition. Blue Ku. Ouch. Okay. Well, let's see what we can work with here. We do have a vulnerability. So what do we want to work with here? We definitely float the gods. We keep Gogeta slot 2. We have to, of course. But the super attack's most likely going to be in slot 3 on turn 3. So keeping SJ4 Gogeta in slot 3 on that turn will be perfect. I think we just leave the rotation as is. I think that's the best play here. Yeah, this is the best play. We let it run exactly like this. Omega Team Gauntlet. Oof. I think I need more experience with that team first before I do a Gauntlet with it. You go for Rose or Omega with your 44% chance to get Gogeta. I'm assuming you have Gogeta and Blue Ku. Omega will probably age better. Because he doesn't need full extreme or future on the ed team. But Rose also, I don't know. That's a tough one. Who's better between, well, who's going to age better between Rose and Omega? Who to go for? Really can't say. Just go for whoever you think you're going to like more, honestly. I would say Omega is probably the safer bet to go for the long run. Truth has yet to do AGL Bardock. Well, that's because he's a coward. No. He does still need to do an AGL Bardock Festival video. Goku will 100% age the best out of the 4. Like, there's no doubt about it. He has dodge. A dodge unit will always age better than units that don't have dodge. So, SGR Goku will be the best aging of the main 4. Like, there's no argument about that. Unless, like, we get some... Unless SG4 Gogeta gets, like, a best friend who gives him stacking like Vegeta and Trunks do. But, like, to a much higher degree. Blue Goku's gonna age the best, easily. I don't think there's even an argument that can be made to the contrary. Very nice. Do we want Zamasu to die this turn? Or, sorry, next turn. Do I want to take down Zamasu next turn? On one hand, I would have complete control over the rotation. But on the other hand, Goku Black would be built up a lot. And the 4s would not be able to tank the normals from the fully built up Goku Black when it comes time for them to actually be tanking. Okay, let's assume Blue Ku slot 1. Blue Ku does have attack lowering. Okay, so let's assume Blue Ku slot 1, the 4 slot 2. Blue Ku's gonna do 2 super attacks at the minimum. And the 4s are gonna do, let's say, 4 attacks. So Goku Black is gonna receive 6 attacks. So 1250 times. Okay. You receive 6 attacks. That'll bring his normal up to 4.25 million. We multiply that by 1.5 to account for the super attack effect, assuming he gets attacked, or he does a super attack in slot 1. That brings it to 6.375. But if we take into account Goku's 30% attack lowering, I believe it's 30%. We only multiply that by 1.2. and that's still a 5.1 million normal. We take into account Natural Guard, and that breaks it down to 3.3 million. So they need 3.3 million in order to be able to tank the normals. You read message on Patreon. I have not checked those in a minute. I should probably do that. I don't know why I don't get notifications for that. I'll check them afterwards. Sorry if you sent a message and I missed it. I'll check it afterwards. I think we want to not kill Zamasu here because we will not be at enough defense afterwards with the 4s in order to tank. So we do this. We still do this, but we just make sure not to kill Zamasu. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, usually if you want to just get in touch with me, just do it through like the Twitter DMs. That's the best place to reach out. I like Forku's transformation OST more. Yeah, 10th Annie didn't butcher the OSTs. Only the units. We don't have to worry about Zamasu dying just from these guys. Zamasu will be fine. The 4s don't do a ton of damage turn 1, and 4Q isn't going to be doing that much damage, so we'll be fine. No, okay, I did the right thing, okay. Would that be smart with Blue Q? 1 second. There you go, Dokkan info. What's the, it's 30%, right? Goku's attack lowering. %, okay. Let me do some math real quickly. Times, it's gonna be 2 super attacks, brings him up to 1.8. Now, if we double attack lower Goku Black, his attack increases faster from receiving attacks than Blue Q can reduce his attack. So we do not want to aim at Goku Black with Blue Q to lower his attack, because we'll just end up increasing it more than we lower it. It's only 20%. Lame. % damage support to Broly, that'd be funny. Is Evo Vegeta the best aging? No. Well, technically, yes, because he was worthless on release, and he's worthless today. Zamasu is healing only after the force attack, which is not good. Because the force will kill Zamasu, and then they'll attack Goku Black. Let's just see if we can get the force to live a black normal. What is the best play here? We can get the double attack lower. No, I don't know if we're fine or not. We just need Goku Black not to super right away. And he needs to not super the force. If that's a condition, so let's assume that Goku Black does not super attack right away. If that happens, we do this. They'll be at enough, okay. We're gonna benefit more from Goku's 20% attack lower than we will from his defense support. Yeah, it's the dreaded scenario. So we're gonna do this. And then we do this. No, I think we need to heal. We should heal instead. Yeah, we need to reset. The one to two extra orbs are not going to give us enough defense to make up. So we're going to do this. Yeah, we grab that healing, and then we can heal with Gogeta as well. We don't fist here. Alright. We just need a little bit of luck. Okay, never mind. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That is insane. All right. Oh, whoops. There we go. Why do I have that? Why do I have that team up? There we go. That's comedy. Writes itself. Hilarious. All right. Okay, cool. Animations are still off. Oh boy. That's a lot of attacks in front of Bluku there. That's quite a lot of attacks there. Not a single attack aimed at SJ4 Gogeta, and we can't move him. He's locked. And not a single attack aimed... Okay, well, the AoE is, so we can at least get the AoE. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's grab those. Imagine if that first attack was a super attack. The one that he failed to dodge. That's comedy. Pure comedy. I'm called a baiter for saying that he can get hit. Goku Black had not received a single attack at that point. But yep, he's a top 1 contender. He was doing so much for us, only lowering attack by 20%, and which would have buffed Goku Black more than he was being debuffed. And giving a measly 60% defense support, which was completely useless in that scenario. And look at all the damage he's doing too. That's a very impressive damage, Blue Q. He did like a single Gogeta 12 key. Yeah, he does nothing meaningful except for being an 80% dodge unit that can tank normals. We do need 3Q to dodge here, though. Okay. Comedy. He was that close to living? That's actually kind of funny. Okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Dodge units will fail to dodge. Yeah, I could have lived that. That was within livable range, yeah. Okay, we're fine. Cool. Cosmic slot 3, blues in slot 1. Let's leave the rotation exactly like this. Yeah, we just leave it exactly like this. Perfect. Alright, we won. We won already. Ooh. I think we need Zamasu not to super. In slot 1 here. Cool. Alright, we won. I forgot they don't have any support up right now. Well, Tech Broly's fine turn 1, that's why. Yeah, 7 years get let down by the team, but they themselves do fine. So next turn we can revive with HLUI if we have to, and then the following turn we have 4Q's transformation, and then we have more transformations. Yeah, Tech Broly post turn 1 is where the weakness is. We take this double digits. Yeah. Blue Goku takes damage there, by the way. If he fails to dodge, Zamasu super. Yeah, Tech Broly, he aged fine, but yeah, he is kind of unfortunate now. None of the worldwide celebration LRs are good enough at this point to run anywhere. Which is kind of funny because they're giving them the battle motions now. Though I expect we'll get the 2022 worldwide celebration EZAs during Tanabata, and they'll be doing their battle motions at that time as well. It is really bizarre that they didn't give Vegeta and Trunks and Fusion Zamasu battle motions. They really should have been given battle motions. LR EZAs. Missed opportunity. Aw, come on. Lame. Oh well. It's fine. Okay. That won't heal us to us too much. We're fine. Yeah. We're good. Yeah, the 4s got locked. I was really hoping Gogeta would get locked, but oh well. It is what it is. Goku will transform next turn, and then turn 4 we're still going to have AGL UIs revive available, since no one's dying this turn. We already won the run at this point. It's just a matter of cleaning up now. No one can die. Even Blueku, because we'll have 4Ku up. So there will be no super attacks aimed at him. Congratulations, Blueku. You feel safe to run when there are no super attacks. Oh, I have been very busy. And yeah, the fights just kind of got boring with how easy they were. I like being able to go in with like actual all-out teams and still have the possibility of losing. Also, I just realized, given that we're going to win this run, it's going exactly how the thumbnail is, because the thumbnail is victory, loss, loss, victory. This has been victory, loss, loss, and it's looking like a victory. Well, 10th anniversary was better because of the free unit or whatever. Yeah, I don't know how anyone can argue 10th anniversary was better than this Global Dokkan campaign. This just blows it out of the water by a mile. It's not even close. I like hard fights. I like when units struggle. Correction, I like when all units struggle, not when only a select few struggle. Like, if they drop a new unit that's struggling when other units aren't struggling, that's a problem. If they drop a new unit and they're struggling, but all the other units are struggling as well, okay, that's whatever. Oh no, 4Ku's locked in slot 1. Whatever shall I do? Wow, such a terrible unit getting locked in slot 1. It's really terrible. There's absolutely nothing I can do in this scenario. And people say I'm a baiter for having him above Blueku. What line does the unit have to cross to be struggling and not just struggling? When the unit is dying to normals while doing nothing in return. Who above Blueku? Oh, 3Ku. Because he has this. Get rid of all the super attacks, get rid of the AoE. Nullify Zamasu's locking. Like, if that was the second Blueku, rotation would be stuck as it is. We don't heal above. Yeah, we're fine. We can heal with it. Get a little bit of healing in there. And then we do this. Beautiful. Oh yeah, no. 4s are peachy. Black hasn't been buffed yet. They have the 10% damage reduction support from Forku. They've gotten their super attacks in. They still have their guard. We're completely fine. No super attacks. Zero concern at all. Turn 3 may be their vulnerable turn, but you have tools to work around it. So, who cares? I do wish they only did like 1 additional super attack and or like maybe 2 additional supers, and like their ultra super was just massively stacking attack and defense, because having to sit there and watching them super attack 4 times gets a little old. I know I said that already, but I think I need to clarify what I would rather them doing. Just massively stack on the 18 key. That'd be good. Yeah, I don't get what Truth is on with that. Well, he also hasn't run this team yet, despite me telling him to run it over and over again. He should watch the stream and see who dies. Who was the first level. Alrighty. Yeah, we just clean up here. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and play some animations. Let's do this. Bruh, really? Shaking my head. Shaking my head. Alrighty. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do this. No, we want the first attack. Would I rather get rid of the AoE or risk it with AGLUI? Let's take down Zamasu. We'll risk it with AGLUI. If he doesn't dodge it, Zamasu will still be dead, and then we have next turn. We'll be fine. Yeah, AGLUI's got this. He can dodge an AoE. And even if he doesn't dodge it, we just revive. I don't follow back much. I still see most of what's on the timeline anyway. Like what people are saying, even without having followed everyone. Alright, UI. Dodge. Beautiful. Oh, pretty often. I see you pretty often. Alright, Goat Cheetah at it again. Jeez. G4 dodge from running the blues. Funny. Aw, oh, come on. He's not gonna super attack Vegeta. That's lame. It'd be funny if HLUI doesn't dodge the super attack. Although I do have a concern now moving into the next turn, and that is if AGL4Q can tank the AoE. So it'd be beneficial if he doesn't dodge it. Okay. AoE is not right away, so we cannot attack break it. Oh wait, I forgot to. Oh well. Yeah, he should be. He might be dead with double active, and then Gogeta still attacks too. Do we get more attack if we do slot 3 here? No, because I think all he gets... Yeah, that's just defense, so it doesn't matter. Who's got more attack? Mine does, okay. Oh yeah, we're fine. Wow, that did a lot less. Yeah, we just win here. Cool. Nice and easy. No, I think KGL's better. Alright, a cookie for anyone that can say what STR Blueku did during that run, other than just being a dodge unit. What did he contribute to the run just now? Nothing. Correct answer. Yep. Alright, let's see here. Who's got better equips? Let's go with you. Make sure you're link level 10. Beautiful. Alright, let's hop back in. AGUI slot 1. That's perfect. Okay, so we just need Blueku not to eat a super attack, is what I'm seeing here. Outstanding. The blues might feel dangerous in rotation. I would crack up if we lost here because of the blues. That would be pure comedy. It is only Zamasu super aimed at them, so we should be fine. Oh man, that would be hilarious. No, we saved those. We 100% saved those. Yeah, they won't die to a Zamasu super. Hey, it's Willy. Am I winning? It's tied right now, so we'll see. Yeah, I know. It would have been fun to watch them die, but oh well. Can't have everything. I will say we do need to get a little lucky and have either Zamasu or Black super attack in slot 1 next turn, because the 7s super attack too much to buff Goku Black only enough. Invincible and Conquest. Give it Invincible, 0 defense, and 0 attack. Make him a fraud. And Conquest, have him weak to hybrids. No, have him do extra damage to hybrids. There you go. Did I just see what I think I just saw? Alright, we have a loss condition here. If Goku Black super attacks the 4s, we're dead. And slot 0. I'll see if I can heal, though, with these. Yeah, we might have a loss condition because the blues failed to dodge Zamasu's super attack. AoE will do nothing. We live as Zamasu super. We just need Black not to super here. Oh. Cool. We win. That's victory. That is victory. All thanks to Blue Goku, of course. Yeah. Uh-huh. And that was with them with no links up, too. Glad I got that healing. I made the correct play there. Without him, the revive never would have happened. Well, we ate the super attack, so we'd be below the HP condition regardless. And we're not even going to use the revive next turn. We're just going to use Forku. And it's double digits the rest of the turn. That is comical. Someone needs to clip that. Please clip that. Just Goku Black or Blue Goku eating the super attack from Zamasu, and just the silence that follows. I need that clipped. Yeah, he's top 1. Top 1 contender. They never take damage. Yep. Never. That's 2 super attacks they've failed to dodge in the past hour. Comedy. And I'm sure someone's gonna say like, oh, you're saying that Luku's terrible because he failed to dodge a super, but I watched Super Saiyan 3 Goku fail to dodge a super earlier as well, and you're not criticizing him as much. Yeah, I wonder why that is. I wonder why I'm not as hard on 3Q as I am on Blueku, because Blueku in this situation, oh no, I can't do anything. 3Q on the other hand. My goat. Ba-da-da-da, bum bum, da-da-da, da-da-da. Yeah, 4Q saved us. Yet again. Blue Q in slot 1 there was a lost condition. 3Q in slot 1 there, saved the run. Y'all like the amount of HP we're at? Just 1. Who needs HP? Oh, are you trying to post a link? Just send it in DMs. I'll retweet it or whatever. Alright, bet. Oh, I hate when that happens. He's so cool. Yeah, I will never, even if that becomes an option to skip that, I will never skip it. It's still so cool. Ah, lame. Can't get the 24 key. Oh well. We're still fine here. Would have been hilarious if he failed to dodge that normal. Ugh, my voice. Hold on. There we go. I don't know how you get the video. I would have just screen recorded it. I'll probably just do that and post it myself afterwards. Yeah, 4Q takes nothing there. Who did we float off? Oh yeah, the gods, that's right. They'll be fine in slot 1 next turn. Beautiful. They'll actually have 87% damage reduction because of 4Q support. If we don't finish next turn. Which, there's a good chance we do. Alright, cool.
Mada owari ja ne zo. 17号やベジータ。それに他のみんながオラに託してくれたんだ。その思いにかけても。ここで一歩も引くわけにはいかねえ。
It is unfortunate because now we can't use the actives with the 4s, but oh well, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get them transformed. Goku Black has, no, Zamasu has a super attack in slot 2. Really? So we can either attack break Goku Black super attack, or we can attack break Zamasu super attack. That's stupid. Lame. So lame. Let's attack break Goku Blacks. We'll have AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta finish off. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, we gotta do that. So let's do this first. Alright, and now we'll do this. One more time.
俺を本気にさせちまったな。
We should be fine here. We are going to be building up Goku Black a lot. Do I need to worry about G4 dying here? He'll have 3 million defense against normal. We don't need to worry about killing Zamasu. Let me just do some quick math real quickly. Hold on. Oh yeah, we're attack breaking Goku Black's normal or super attack, so we don't need to worry about the attack buff. So he'll only be at 7.5 million attack, assuming that we fully built him up. Okay, yeah, no, we're completely fine. We do not need to worry about his normal damaging Gogeta. And then with this Gogeta, I will target Zamasu just in case the counter does not kill. Which it probably won't. Goku Black might live the rotation, but Zamasu should be dead. Got the video posting out. Nice. I might have made a misplay here, but we should still be fine. 88 million. Okay. Boom. You know, we don't have a guaranteed counter here. Zamasu just might not get countered. But we don't even need to finish this. Okay, cool. No you. Beautiful. You love to see it. Yeah, Zamasu's dead. Very cool. Actually, you know what we can do next turn? Double temporary fusion. Let's see if we can get Goku to actually do something for once.
れがスーパーサイヤ人ゴッドを超えたパワーだ。
かかってこい、遊んでやる。
一丁行くぜ。俺にもこのくらいはできるんだぜ。
Darn, I wanted to get the KO screen. Oh well. There's no loss condition here, we just win. The Blues just finish up. We are completely fine. That should have been a guaranteed crit. It's so stupid that it's not. Yeah, the father-son Gauntlet gun does so much more. Crazy how it's just better in every single way. Like woohoo, or nullifying dodge canceling. Great. Fantastic. Oh, is Blue Q gonna get the win? Wow, they didn't dodge. That's actually surprising. Alright. This is the first time I've had Blue Q finish the fight. Funny. Alright. The team is goated. And we almost lost because Blue Q failed to dodge Zamasu super. That was this run, right? I think that was this run. Top one they carried. Yeah, sure. All right. Team did good. Only lost because I failed to dodge, which sucks, but it happens. It is still crazy that 3Q almost survived Goku Black super attack. He only did a single super attack, right? Like, he didn't have an additional super attack there. That was just single super attack. And he almost lived. That's nuts. Anywho, thanks for coming. Yeah. Ryu Ken is cool.